Alright, what's going on guys? T Torres back here for another video. So, as you can tell by the title, it is time to change the oil in the R for the first time. We're a little over 3,000, 3,100, maybe 3,200 miles, and the maintenance reminder is at 20%. So what we're going to be doing is changing the oil. Got the nice Acuity oil cap. Super simple. All you got to do is stick a screwdriver in there, or you can stick a 15 millimeter socket right there. Bust that cap open, and as you can see, we have the car already jacked up. And if you're not familiar with these cars, they do have underskirts, as you can see here. So we are going to have to remove this tray, and then that'll give us access to the drain plug and the oil filter. So if you're curious as to what I'm going with, I'm going to be running AMSOIL 5W30, recommended 0W20 from Honda. But I'm going to be using this one due to the weather and stuff. It doesn't get really cold around here. So 5W30, 5.7 quarts. And if you're interested in buying the same oil for your Honda, your Type R, whether it's the 0W20 or the 530, I will have a link down in the description. And if you do purchase through my links, I do get a kickback. So that does help give back to the channel. And then additionally, of course, here is the oil filter. It's the PLM A02. All the R's are going to run this oil filter. Also have a link down in the description if you want to get the same oil filter as well. Remember, 5.7 quarts. That includes the oil and the oil filter. So, like I said, already got the car jacked up. And yeah, let's get to draining this oil. One little side note, the exhaust clamps for the tips, I don't really want to touch them, but the tips for the exhaust, they shall be here tomorrow, so we will have finally all of the tips on the car, because it's just bare, naked, as you can see right here, which I actually don't really mind the look. I think it looks good, but we will have those tips installed tomorrow, thankfully. So like I said, let's go ahead and get this project over and done with, and then I'll show you guys how to change out the maintenance reminder and all that good stuff. All right, so underneath the pan, you have 6 of these little screws. I don't even know what you call them. I hate them. That's going to be a flathead, and then you have 2 of these Phillips head that you need to take off. And then that'll allow you to push this back towards the back end of the car. I'm just going to move that out of your way. And then back here, as you can see, of course there's not enough lighting. Here is your oil filter, and then on the back is your drain plug. So I'm going to go ahead and get the oil drain pan under here so we can start to let the car drain out, and I'm going to loosen the cap up top. Alright, just to give you guys an example of how easy it is to put a 15 millimeter socket on top of the Acuity oil cap. So easy. No more having to fight and worry about your fingers, anything like that. It's so simple. I love this, and they make these in a different variety of colors. So big shout out to you, Acuity. Thanks for rocking with me. And of course, I got your Banda in the garage. All right, we got 5.77 quarts in the R. Remember, that is including the filter. So that is done. Let's go ahead and get everything else situated. So with that being said, in order to get the drain plug off of the oil drain, that is going to be a 17 millimeter, and then of course you'll need an oil filter wrench. This is the oil filter wrench that I used, but I'm probably going to go ahead and go to the parts store and get one that goes on to the end of a wrench. There's just not a lot of room down there in between like all the plastic and then where the actual filter is. The bottom of the block is literally right there, so it's kind of a struggle, but we got it done. Let's go ahead and fire the car up, and then we'll go through the maintenance settings and I'll show you how to reset it. Also, let's hear that cold start on that AWE track exhaust, baby. Okay, I think it'd be better to show you on this side. So the Type R is very weird when it comes to jack points. So here I have the main jack on one of the actual jack points, and then right here where my hand is, there's a spot where there's actually a piece of metal where your body kit goes for the bottom of this side skirt, and that's how I have mine. So I'm sure there's a different way to do it, but there's no way to jack up the front of the car unless you have a long jack. So I hit the main point and then was able to jack it up, or put the jacks in right there. So let's go ahead, get the car lowered, do a cold start, and then I'll show you guys how to reset everything. right, that cold start sounded good. Hey, look, that's the first time that popped up. Perfect timing. Maintenance due soon, that's A. So we know that's oil, so we're gonna go down in here. We're gonna hit settings. Okay, let's click vehicle. Let's again scroll down to the bottom. Let's go to maintenance info. And then A, engine oil, select to reset items. And then we're just gonna hit A for engine oil. And then would you like to reset maintenance information, oil life 15%? Of course, go ahead and reset. Okay, maintenance info has been reset. Let's go back in here and verify. I'm sure it's done. Go here. Boom, oil life is at 100%. That's how you do it, guys. All right, we gotta give her some juice now she's warmed up. Let me put you guys back on the tripod. Well, sorry about that last clip. I guess we had a little bit of condensation coming out of the exhaust and completely just took a dump on my camera, but that's okay. All right, so like I mentioned, if you are interested in getting any of the products that we used in today's video, any of the AMSOIL products, the oil filter, I'll have the 5W30 and the 0W20 down in the description. And just remember, you need a 17 millimeter socket to bust the oil drain loose, and then get you a nice oil filter wrench that goes on to the end of a ratchet. And then I showed you guys how to reset the maintenance. Super simple. And then if you choose to jack your car up like I did, then that's on you. That's what I did. It worked out perfect. Anyways, I'm gonna stop rambling. AWE exhaust tips will be on within the next day or so. We'll get some good photos of that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're stopping into the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. Leave this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below on what you would like to see next with the Type R. Thank you all so much for watching and your support. Peace.